This is what we do every morning for enrichment, so the animals won't get bored. We use that post and that root canal. We put in syrup, mustard, ketchup, salsa picante, all different kinds of things, so they won't get used to the same thing every day. So we change.
That's enrichment right there.
That's what they do in the wild to get termites. So they can't put their fingers in there, so they use like a stick and poke it in there. Termites will hang on, and he'll pull them out and eat them.
So, but what do you put in there right now?
We put in syrup.
Syrup?
Yeah.
The enrichment that we use all over the zoo with many of the different species of animals, whether it be even a herp or a reptile and some of the tortoises, we do some enrichment with them. It's to try to stimulate them to do some of the activities that they would do in the wild, or just stimulate them to do something, to manipulate things, to do things that keep, I guess you could say, keep their mind active, or get them up and move them around. It doesn't have to be an actual animal chase in the case of a cat or a bear, or it doesn't have to be, as you see in the giraffe there behind me, it doesn't have to be a whole tree. What that is just a tree limb from a tipawahee, or greater lead tree, whichever you prefer to call it.
What we did today here, we did this enrichment. We call it enrichment. We always have this, and we do it. Now what I did, I put some chicken out there, hanging from trees, from limbs, on the ground, which the tigers will have trouble looking for them, but since you saw it right now, they didn't have much problem with it. And this is one of the enrichment. Normally we get logs. I get logs from different kind of areas. Most of the time, small world, where the porcupines are, hamsters, and all that stuff, and I put them out there for enrichment. The tigers smell the different scents,
There you go,
so they'll go after them. So it's something that we do for them, not to be just laying down and doing
There you
nothing.
go.
There it goes, there it goes.
So that's called enrichment, and we use it for them to be active and be moving, and like they normally do out there in the wild. On the ones I got in display outside, I got 6 right now. But I still got 6 grown. This was the ones that we brought that they got a lady was selling them.
Okay,
and
the 4 white.
The tigers, the 4 white and the 2 orange. And so we got them, and we're trying to make them feel at home here at the Gladys-Porter Zoo.
It's not only entertaining, but it's educational. And you can sit in front of an exhibit. What you look at right now is boring, but you can sit there for 20 minutes, half hour, and watch, and all of a sudden you're seeing things you didn't know before, or you'll see something that just amazes you out of some of these animals. And you'll find that you come here to be entertained, and all of a sudden you're leaving with an education. And if we can stimulate parents to bring their children here, I tell you what, there's more education here than there are in many, many books. And the child can sit in front of a TV and watch animals do things, and it's wonderful. That's wonderful, and that stimulates them. But when they come here and they see the actual animal, and they can almost smell him and almost touch him, the education just blossoms. A child going into children's zoo, or the small world, and going in, a child that lives in the city, never gets around an animal, unless maybe they have a peekapoo on the 75th floor of their apartment complex. They never are around animals. They go in the small world, and they go in that goat yard, and they touch this goat, and they smell that goat, and they feel this goat. And my God, the whole world opens up. And then when they go home, they look at animals just a little bit different. And you can transfer that then from a goat to a bongo to a tiger to a gorilla to a orang. It's the most wonderful place in the world to bring your child. And not only will the child learn something, but you learn something about your child.